Hello, this is Becky Raisler. How are y'all doing today? I have Becky's Journals on Instagram, and on YouTube I'm also Becky's Journals. And on Facebook I'm Rebecca Raisler if you want to follow me over there. Today I'm going to show you what I've been working on this last couple of weeks. It's been real overcast, and it finally got under 100 degrees. And so I have really been enjoying that, but it's been really dark in my house and I haven't been able to take any pictures, but I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I made a group of about 6 little Golden Book journals 2 years ago now, and I just made them. I put minimal decoration, just a little bit of trim on the sides, and they're all of them are hardbound with the original cover, but I've added a new spine. There are 2 signatures with the story intact, and they are all 8 inches tall by 6 1/4 inches wide, and I made a 2 1/4 inch spine to go in it, and this is what they look like before I put a bunch of decoration in it. They've got pockets and a few tip ends and a few fold outs, but mostly they're undecorated except for a little bit of trim on the edges. This is the one I'm going to be working on next. No, actually I'm going to work on Scamp next. I'm going to leave this one undecorated in case anybody wants it. If this is one that you want, check out the video I have on the Mother Goose one and leave a comment on the video, and then contact me by direct message on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll work on that if you're interested in an undecorated one. But today I'm going to show you this one, and this one is comes with a tassel that has been beaded, and it has the decorative metal corners protectors, and it ties with an old measuring tape, a really old measuring tape. But like I said, there are 2 signatures with the story left intact. The storyline is intact. And this one, I just went through and finished decorating it to my taste. So there's tons and tons of pockets in this one. And they all have, all the pockets and belly bands and corner tucks and what have you, have some sort of ephemera in it in various stages of finished. You know, this one is just a journaling tag that could be further decorated. This guest check has just been inked around the edges. And this one is pretty plain, but it has a little bit of trim on the top, but it's ready for somebody else to decorate it if you're inclined. I've made 3 passes through this book so far. The first pass I made when I first finished it. This is what it looks like with the first pass. Just undecorated, minimal pockets, flip outs, that kind of thing in it, but not any anything finished up or the pages decorated. The second pass is when I go through and I finish filling all the pockets and the belly bands and everything with ephemera, and decorating the ephemera best I can. The third pass is when I go through and put all the finishing touches on it, all the trim on the edges, all the collages on different pages, and just things like that. Mostly it's the third pass is decorating. So here we go. And I will show you a little bit about how I did certain things if I haven't talked about it recently in my other videos. This pocket is made with glassine. You know, that glassine is like wax paper, but it's glassine with a napkin that has been glued over the top of it, is how this pocket was made. Here's a pocket on this side, or I don't know, I guess it's a belly band technically. Every page, I like for every page to have texture on it. So there's going to be fabric, ribbon, something that is texture on each one, on each page. I made a lot of tabs on this one. That one folds up that way, and then it opens up this way for a secret journaling spot. The back of the page has just been, it's the back of scrapbook paper, and so it's just been lightly inked for some appearance of texture. I like to color coordinate all my pages. There's a tab down here I made. In the case of little golden books, I like to coordinate to the storyline, so that when you're looking at a spread, a page spread, it looks like cohesive, like it goes together. So this book is Colors Are Nice, and this was one that I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep it or not. If you're interested in it, or leave me a comment and send me a direct message or something, but I just haven't decided whether I'm going to let this one go or not yet. So, but I do have others that are available if you're interested in various stages of finish. But this one's just got some writing papers, and this is a postcard that I happen to have in my stash. This is a hidden paper clip that I made a custom flower on it, and this is made with fabric hand cut out fabric for flowers, and I do have a video on making those flowers. That's been very popular. Inked pages and stenciled. Here's the storyline. I would try to read it to you. This one is so cute. The colors. Let's see. Okay, here's the first page. Green is nice for trees, I think, and I like clover blossoms pink. Isn't that sweet? I like pussy willows gray. They're really very nice that way. So sweet. I love it. Lots of writing space in this one. Lots and lots of flip outs, fold outs, flip ups. I didn't count the pages, but while I'm at it, I can count the pages. All you do is find the center of one signature and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And except there's 12 pages, full pages, and both signatures, so that's 24, and 24 times 4 to give you the front and back of a full page would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 pages, 24 times 4, that's 96. 96 pages to write on. Okay, let's just do a flip through here. Some pages are plainer than others. And for my ephemera, this stuff that I just happen to have in my stash, that is a page I cut out of a vintage gardening magazine. This page right here is tissue covered, and then I stamped on top of it. Red is pretty for a cherry, purple for an elderberry. Aww. Yellow for a buttercup, but I love colors all mixed up. Now, I made this book itself 2 years ago, and my tastes have changed. So a lot of the ephemera that I had tucked into the pockets that was unfinished, I took it out and either put it someplace else, or found something that I thought was more appropriate now, because after 2 years, I have learned more, of what I like. And so I put more of my personality into it, what my current personality is anyway. I guess that changes. I don't have any printables in here. This is just a scrapbook paper that's been folded in half and glued together to make a journaling card. I like stripes on zebras, flowers on rugs. So it's unfinished ephemera in most of the pockets. Polka dots on ladybugs, marble full of wiggly streaks. Speckled stones you find in creeks. Recipe card. A lot of this paper, like this recipe card, came from the resale shop, the junk shop, charity shops and such. My favorite one here in town sells bags of stuff from desk drawers. A lot of the ephemera that I put in there is true vintage. Some of it, like this, is Tim Holtz cards. Insides of shells are wavely pearly, the way the sky looks very early. I like splashed together shades and flowers, shiny puddles when it showers. This has got to be, I'm a colorist. If you know me, you know I like lots of color in my journals. So, and I haven't seen another one of these books, so that's why I'm thinking that maybe I should keep it. Somebody had to talk me out of this one. Caterpillars ringed and wrinkly, rainbows on a day that's sprinkly. That's so cute. I love butterflies and things with lovely splotchy colored wings. There's another one of those pockets with a tissue, a napkin actually, glue over to the top of it. Best day ever. Brownish fawns all whitely speckled, people's faces nicely freckled. Bright, bright trees in autumn weather, the sparkles in a peacock feather. Attitude is everything. Pocket. White is nice for clouds and snow, black for feathers on a crow. I like the way the sky is blue, and I like oranges too. Some of these are real tongue twisters. My husband works at the Civic Center where they have the annual library sale here where I live, and he just told me a few minutes ago that this weekend is the library sale, and I said, oh boy, load me up, I'm wheelchair bound now. And so He had to come home and get me and load me up in that wheelchair and drive me over there. I'm really looking for some of those Reader's Digest condensed books that have the pretty patterns on the outside of the book, so I can gut them and use them to make journals, because I don't have any. I just love colors all mixed up. A striped cat, a spotted pup. I just love colors all mixed up. Red, of course, is fine for roses, and moles look nice with pinkish noses. I wouldn't know about that. I've never seen a mole. Hand-dyed paper with Kool-Aid, actually. But I love mixed up colors best. A baby robin speckled breast. Blackish dots on greenish frogs. Rainbow beetles under logs. This was made with a vintage curtain, just fabric glued onto paper for that journaling card. I love a lot of the printables, and if I had a bunch of them printed out and laying around the house, I would use them as I'm working. But for me to print out a bunch of printables, I'd have to get a better, I'd have to get a much better printer than I currently have. And I don't know, I'm getting old and I've got so much stuff, I just hate to spend any money on buying a new printer when this printer functions great for everyday things. And stripes around a candy cane. I'm glad that colors aren't all plain. Lots of tabs. I was in the mood to make tabs when I did this one. It took me about 2 weeks working a little bit every day to finish decorating out this one. And that is the back. This is an older book, but that book was in really good condition. And you know it's an older book because there's no barcode. If it was a barcode on it, I would have found a sticker or something to cover the barcode up, which is what I have done on others. This one is an older one too, no barcode, front or back. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think, and if you're interested in having one of these. I've got 6 more little golden books to play with over there, and once I finish decorating the Mother Goose and I have a Scamp that I can finish decorating, I'll be done with all the little golden books that I currently have, and then I will have to decide. I do have some listed on my in my Becky's Journals for Sale playlist. If you're interested in seeing what journals I currently have available, that's where you can look at the videos of the different journals that I have available. And let me hear from you. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.